What's going on, you guys? Welcome you guys to the channel. It's your boy Big Dog back with another one take review. And today I got one for the Peacemaker season 2 finale. Now I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. I wasn't a big fan of this episode. I hasn't been the biggest fan of this season. Not to say that I dislike it. It's just the fact so the first season I would say is probably like a 95% for me. This season I would probably say like a 70% for me. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things I liked, but to me, a lot of times the characters just didn't feel like they progressed a lot to me. And even when it made it seem like they showed that they have, I didn't feel it. A lot of times, I'm different from a lot of people. Sometimes I guess I would say I'm different from a lot of people in the way I watch shows or like consume media. I go off my feelings. You can tell me why something's good, but if I didn't feel that when I'm watching it, then it just didn't get through to me. You can tell me, hey, this made sense because X, Y, and Z. Well, I don't care, because if I didn't feel that, then that's just what it is. And that's kind of how this season finale was for me. So I guess you could say like the biggest things that I just didn't feel was I didn't feel that big shift from Rick Flag. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel that. And I understand that you like he felt like the different character from the one I've seen in Creature Commandos. And now I had many of people was like, no, that was his character in Creature Commandos. You just wasn't paying attention. I'm like, well, no, I was paying attention. I know what the fuck I was watching. I know what I was feeling from the character, and that wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? But then we get to this, and he just seemed like he completely loses himself, and then people are dying from a part of his team, and he just seemed like he doesn't give a fuck. But there were times we gave a fuck about the fucking Creature Commandos that he just met. These people, he probably, he barely fucking knew them. But these people he working with, and they just going into these portals, and they just partying, drinking. Like, I'm like, what? I'm like, this just feels off. This feels off to me. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the situation's different, and he's working up for Lex now, and that whole situation, I'm just like, it didn't feel it. And then even Bordeaux, her going to join the 11th Street Kids, I'm like, that. Okay, what? Like, she didn't even have a conversation with Flag. She didn't confront Flag. It's just a thing she does, and like everybody just like hunky-dory about it. That didn't feel right. Then you have Peacemaker, who just don't want to be bothered, don't want to talk to nobody, until Vigilante whooped his ass and just y'all made him talk. And then you have that moment. Probably the biggest moment from the episode, because the rest of the episode was kind of just like bullshit and music videos and all that shit like that. Even though I do enjoy music, I'm not gonna lie, I like James Gunn taste in music, but like it was the stuff with Adebayo and Chris, and she's like trying to get through to him, and like she's like, your decisions you made, you did because Waller. Basically, she was like, all of the bad decisions you did, it wasn't you. It was somebody telling you to do those things. And I get her point, but this is the same man that said, I don't care if it's a man, woman, or child. I'll do anything for people. Like, there's times you can chalk stuff up to like character development, but at the same time, sometimes that shit feel like bullshit. And just it's that thing whenever a bad guy becomes popular, and then the writers try to write a way into where like this character not necessarily redeemable, but we do things to where like, hey, this is what happened in this person's life. You know what I'm saying? And all that other bad murder, what murder? You know what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. I'm just like, I don't feel it. And then like the emotional moment, I just didn't feel it. The acting in that scene from I think Danielle, can't think of her last name, was great. Now the acting was great. It's just the stuff she was saying felt empty to me. You know what I'm saying? Even the whole same situation with her girlfriend, which to me, I'm just like, bruh, I think I've seen 2 scenes with y'all. I don't even care about this. I don't even care about, like, you could have just told her, yeah, I'm moving on through a text, because y'all haven't really been around each other. Yeah, y'all had that one moment where when she was first at the crib, that moment did hit. But it hasn't been enough of that. And I'm sorry, I'm just kind of almost at this point is just whatever, really. Just comedic. Same with Vigilante. But Vigilante is different for me because every time Vigilante say something, even though I know it's like, sometimes I wish they would pull back on the jokes and like actually have his character like have some moment. But the bitch is just so damn funny. Like, he just so damn funny. I just start laughing. I'll be like, damn, I don't even mind he said that dumbass shit. That's just how it be. You know what I'm saying? Overall, man, obviously we have Harcourt, her whole situation. She finally like, tell Chris like, yeah, it meant something. You know what I'm saying? The boat and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it meant something. And that's great. They go off, they do their own thing, they pretty much start their own agency. And it was announced that we're not getting the Peacemaker season 3. But I'm pretty sure we are getting, oh my God, what's the damn name? Checkmate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna end up getting a Checkmate series or something like that. No, we're gonna get a Peacemaker season 3, but we'll probably get a Checkmate series. That's my guess. I don't know, man. I'm gonna say this. Nothing against James Gunn because I love James Gunn work. There's times where I feel like people can sometimes get in their own way. And that's kind of how I feel certain things in the show were. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited for next year from DC because we got Lanterns, we got Supergirl, and we got Clayface. 3 very different things. I'm hoping 3 different things from the DCU that don't feel like James Gunn type stuff. I don't want to feel like I'm like, I'm sick of James Gunn. No, like motherfucker drop bangers, and I think I like this season of Peacemaker. It's just it didn't live up to my expectations. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of the people. I don't give a fuck about no damn cameos. You know what I'm saying? I wanted some good character work with all of these motherfuckers, and I feel like you got some good shit from Harcourt and Peacemaker at times. But everybody else was stagnant as shit. Like they didn't really move for me. Even ads. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I give this season like a C minus. If I had to grade it, like a C minus. You know what I'm saying? Still passing, but you right there on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You right there on that motherfucker. You ain't get no PlayStation 5, man. I might buy you a GameCube or something. I don't know. You gotta let me know what y'all thought about the season overall down in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.